Hi, my name is Peter Dudek, and if you are a cosmetologist, a hairstylist, if you own a salon or a day spa or a massage facility, and you want to make more money, I'm here to provide you with a presentation and an invitation to become a hair growth therapy provider with our amazing all-natural system. And before I get into the presentation, let me tell you a little bit about myself so you'll know why you'd want to listen to me. My name is Peter Dudek. As I said, I'm the founder of BetterHair.org. I'm a retired organic farmer, and when I was doing organic farming, obviously I learned how to kill bugs without using poison, and that led me after that to become interested in bugs that got on people. And I ended up, one thing led to another. I ended up creating some formulations to kill insects that get on people. And we created a website called licekiller.com and another one called scabieskiller.com. And over the past 12 years or so, those businesses have sold many millions of dollars of products to people with head lice and scabies. And over the years, while I've been doing this business, we're still doing these businesses, but while we've been doing these businesses, we've gotten lots of feedback from customers about our products and our formulations, and we've had people contact us and say, your products are doing more than just killing the bugs. They're making our hair better. They're making our skin better. And so I knew that we were using really good ingredients, but I was really shocked to see how many people were contacting us about how their health of their skin and hair was improving. So after quite a while of getting those kinds of emails and calls and that kind of feedback, I decided to start actually formulating some natural products for skin and hair and nails. And so that is what led me to create BetterHair.org. So anyway, let's get now to the presentation where you're going to learn how to make more money by becoming a hair growth therapy provider. What's this all about? So are you missing out on the $4 billion hair loss industry? You probably are. Did you know there are 42 million people buying hair loss treatments every month? Hair loss treatments is one of the fastest growing markets in the world. It's projected to be $12 billion by 2024. Did you also know that 99.75% of hair salons are totally missing out on this market? But that does not have to be you any longer. You're about to learn how you can cash in on this very lucrative market. With many of your clients, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. That money is walking out the door with your customers who would gladly pay you to help them with their hair loss if only they knew that you could help them. So don't miss out. Add hair growth therapy to your menu of services that you offer. Let's talk about baby boomers for a second. I'm a baby boomer. Baby boomers, it's no secret that one of the biggest and most affluent markets in the United States is baby boomers. These are people who were born in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. They're aging now, and they have money. But one of the biggest problems many baby boomers face, both men and women, sadly, is hair loss or thinning hair. Hair loss occurs naturally, and it is also a devastating result of cancer treatments, chemotherapy. Many of these people with hair loss or thinning hair look for natural solutions to their hair loss problems. They don't want the dangerous side effects of the chemical-based hair loss solutions or painful and expensive surgery. And some of those hair loss chemical-based solutions, they don't even work anyway. So is this a big opportunity that you've been missing out on? Probably. If you're a hairstylist, cosmetologist, have a hair salon, a day spa, a massage facility, or are in any way helping people, and especially baby boomers, with their health and beauty, we have a new and very profitable service that you can add to your menu of services that you offer your clients. BetterHair.org is proud and excited to introduce hair growth therapy sessions and products. Our hair growth therapy sessions utilize multiple all-natural techniques and products to aid you in helping your clients reduce their hair loss and even to help them regrow their hair. So let's talk about what causes hair loss. I've got 4 categories here. There's natural causes, there's chemotherapy, there's male pattern hair loss, and female pattern hair loss. So how does hair grow anyway? You probably know something about this. Hair grows from hair follicles. Hair follicles use protein that is delivered to the hair follicle with blood. Blood flow is the key critical element in having healthy hair. As you can see in this diagram, the arteries and veins are what feed the hair follicle the nutrients it needs, the protein and the other nutrients that the hair follicle needs to create hair cells. And that is how your hair grows. Oops. The hair on your head grows about 6 inches a year. So even though it's one of the fastest growing things in your body, it takes a while to grow really long. You lose about 50 to 100 hairs a day. That's because the follicles don't all grow hair at the same time. Each scalp follicle grows hair for a few years and then it takes a break. I didn't know this. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I did not know that hair follicles could take a break. When a follicle is on a break, the hair in the follicle falls out. Because the follicles take breaks at different times and the other hairs keep growing, you probably don't notice when you lose hairs. If they all took a break at the same time, we'd all be bald for a little while. That would be weird. Some follicles stop growing hair as you get older. This happens more in some people than in others. That's why some people get thinner hair when they get older or go bald. Chemotherapy drugs are powerful medications that attack rapidly growing cancer cells. Unfortunately, these drugs also attack other rapidly growing cells in the body, including those in the hair follicles. So let's talk about the hair growth therapy session, the natural therapies that we use to help people with their hair loss and to help them regrow their hair. Here they are, natural therapies and products to reduce hair loss and regrow hair. We use cold warm therapy, we use scalp massage, we use essential oils proven to aid hair growth, and we use nutritional supplements also proven to aid in hair growth. So let me talk about each one of these things one by one. So let's talk about cold therapy first. Cold therapy is also known as scalp hypothermia, and this is a real thing. It's actually been reported by the American Cancer Society that it's a very effective therapy for people that are undergoing chemotherapy to help them not lose so much of their hair. And I'll get to more of that in a minute. And the way it works is it increases blood flow. And that is what helps to reduce hair loss. If you've ever reached into a bowl or an ice chest full of ice water and ice, and searching for a soda that's in the ice chest, and then if you finally find your soda that you want, you pull it out and your hand is all cold and it turns red. The reason it turns red is because your body is sending a lot of blood to your hand to keep it from getting injured by the cold. When you use cold therapy, your body actually sends blood to that spot, and that helps to heal. In fact, athletes use cold therapy all the time. They will ice an injury, and that helps their injury heal faster because of the blood flow. So cold therapy is very important for reducing hair loss, and it's fantastic. Next, we use warmth or a hot oil treatment, and we have a product called Formula 43X. And it's our proprietary formula that I came up with, based on my 12 years of research and experience. And there are 10 proven ingredients that help to reduce hair loss and to actually help you regrow your hair. And while we're here talking about using warmth and a hot oil treatment, let's talk about all the different little ingredients that we use in Formula 43X. First of all, we use coconut oil. Coconut oil improves your hair, cuticle, and scalp health. It repairs damaged hair. It's a natural antifungal. It's probably one of the best things you can put on your skin and in your hair. Coconut oil is fantastic for your skin and hair health. And we use coconut oil as the carrier oil, as a base oil for our product. Next, we use castor oil. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, omega-9 fatty acid, and it returns the scalp to optimum pH level. and it also protects your follicles. There is a lot of information about castor oil helping with hair growth, and we'll get to some more of that in a minute. Next is black seed oil. Black seed oil contains many beneficial compounds. It helps prevent hair loss, and it actually slows the production of gray hair. And that will be very interesting to all of your clients, especially the baby boomers. Olive oil contains omega-6 fatty acid, which is really important for hair health. It stimulates hair growth, and it promotes scalp health. It's really good stuff. Lavender oil treats alopecia, which is hair loss. It helps create new hair growth, and it reduces stress, which is always a good thing. Rosemary oil is fantastic. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory. Now, when you have inflammation, that reduces blood flow. So by being an anti-inflammatory, it is going to help be a powerful stimulant for blood circulation, which, as we've already talked about, is one of the key factors for hair growth. Vitamin E oil is famous. I mean, everybody knows about vitamin E oil being fantastic for your skin. It improves blood circulation, it normalizes the natural oil production and pH levels, and it conditions the hair. Neem seed oil. This is one of my favorite oils on the planet. I love neem seed oil. It doesn't smell good, but it's fantastic. Now, our product, Formula 43, has a nice smell. It's not something you're going to want to wear as perfume, but the neem seed oil, although it has a strong smell, it works so well. It's like a miracle from God on this planet. It's amazing. Neem seed oil promotes new hair growth. It reduces graying of hair. It greatly improves scalp health. It does so many things. Neem seed oil is amazing. Caffeine. Now, believe it or not, caffeine is a natural substance, and it stimulates hair follicles to produce more hair. And let's talk about oil versus shampoo. You may have heard of shampoos that contain caffeine. Well, the problem with that, excuse me just one second. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. The problem with having caffeine in shampoo, it's great to have it in the shampoo, but the problem is most people don't leave shampoo on their head very long. They put it on, they wash their hair, and they rinse it right out. So the caffeine doesn't have very long to do its work. Now, with our hot oil treatment of Formula 43X that contains the caffeine, it's going to be on the head for a lot longer than the shampoo. And so the caffeine will have a chance to stimulate the hair follicles to produce more hair. So it's better to have the caffeine in the oil, in our product, instead of just in the shampoos. And last but not least, number 10, Cayenne Pepper. Cayenne Pepper is fantastic for stimulating hair follicles. It really increases the blood flow. And of course, that is what helps hair grow faster. So Formula 43X is our flagship product. It's a fantastic product. It contains all 10 of the hair growing ingredients. Now, Formula 43X is our extra strength version. It contains all 10 of the ingredients. Formula 43 contains the first 7 for people that might not want to have cayenne pepper or caffeine. So we've got the two versions, Formula 43X and Formula 43. So let's get back to the different therapies that we use. So we use the cold, we use the hot oil, and now let's talk about massage. For the massaging part of our therapies, we use massage in 3 different phases. Phase 1, we use fingers. So while the warm Formula 43 is on the scalp, we do a hot oil therapy, but we also do a hot oil massage. And first we use the fingers to massage the entire scalp for at least 5 minutes. Now you can go longer if you want to, but it should be at least 5 minutes. After the massage with the fingers phase is done, let's go to phase 2, and you're going to use a soft-tipped vibrating scalp massager over the entire scalp. And you do this for 3 to 5 minutes. Then phase 3, you're going to use a wire scalp massager over the entire scalp. And what you do is you rotate it slightly with every massage stroke, and then you're going to massage for 3 to 5 minutes with the wire massager. Now, once the massaging is done, it's time to remove the Formula 43X. And we have created a special oil remover product, especially formulated to remove the oils quickly. It's very gentle on the skin, and a little bit goes a long way. This stuff is really powerful. It works really good. You just need to use a little teeny bit. Next, the next therapy that we use is the dietary supplementation, our Better Hair Formula, which is a dietary supplement, and we have bottles of 60 tablets, which is a 1-month supply. People should take 2 tablets a day. So this is providing nutrition for hair, and it helps people grow hair from the inside out. It contains high levels of biotin, zinc, and many other nutrients proven to help in growing hair, and we'll get to some of that proof in a minute. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's talk about proof. You might be wondering if there's proof that these therapies and products actually work, because, you know, it's alternative. A lot of times people are concerned about, does alternative stuff work, alternative to the medical community or chemicals. So let's talk about some proof. Let's discuss the cold therapy. First of all, I'm going to just go to some other websites besides our website. So here's our website, betterhair.org. Let's go to the American Cancer Society. Now, I'm going to have links to all of the websites that I'm going to show you somewhere around this video, either below the video, on the page somewhere. I'll have some links so you can come look at these pages yourself if you want to. But first, let's talk about the cooling caps, scalp hypothermia. The American Cancer Society has reviewed this, and it does work. The research shows that it actually does work. So there's all kinds of lots of research that has been done on the scalp hypothermia. In fact, let me show you a more specific one. Here's a study that was done by the National Institutes of Health, and they're talking about scalp hypothermia and the prevention of chemotherapy-induced alopecia, which is hair loss. So they did a study, and they found out that 77% of the women, they were studying women with breast cancer, had no or slight hair loss. In fact, their conclusion is the method is found to be simple, effective, and inexpensive. So the American Cancer Society, National Institutes of Health have shown that cold therapy actually does work to prevent hair loss in chemotherapy patients. And if it works in that extreme condition of chemotherapy, you can be sure that it helps with normal people with normal hair loss. Okay, so now let's go on to Formula 43. Now, if you want to see proof about Formula 43, let's go to our website here. If you go to, well, actually, let me show you our main website. We've got this link right here that says, want to grow your hair faster? Check out our featured page, ingredients that stimulate hair growth. And that takes you to this page right here. And so here we have a list of all those 10 ingredients that I was telling you about. And there's a summary of the research that I did here on this page for each of the 10 ingredients. And then you can see there's always a read more link. So if you want to read more, you just click that link. I'm clicking more about Neem Seed Oil. So here's some more information about Neem Seed Oil. So if you want to just kind of follow along with my research, you can do that. So also with Formula 43X, we're talking about a hot oil massage and having that be a remedy for hair loss and hair growth. So let's take a look at this website here. This is a website called the Top 10 Home Remedies, and this is their home remedies for hair growth. And they've got listed here the top home remedies. And if you'll notice, number 1 is scalp massage and hot oil treatment. And what do they also recommend? Number 2, rosemary. Number 3, castor oil. So that is just more proof that you can check out later if you want to. So now let's talk about some of the other ingredients in Formula 43. Let's talk about castor oil. So there's a website called Wellness Mama, and she's got a post here, how to use castor oil for hair, grow beautiful hair fast. And there's all kinds of information you can read about it. And she talks about how castor oil has helped some people have 3 times the growth. Just castor oil alone. In fact, she talks about hundreds of testimonials. Let me show you those testimonials. They're on Amazon, actually. Here's just some random castor oil. It's just plain castor oil, nothing else special about it. It's just plain old castor oil. And look what people are saying about castor oil. There's 1,940 reviews at the time of me making this video, and the majority of people either give a 4-star or a 5-star review of just plain castor oil for helping with their hair growth. You can see some before and after pictures. It's they use it not only for their hair, but for their eyebrows and eyelashes too. It's amazing. So there's tons and tons of testimonials about castor oil. And this goes for lots of different oils. If you do some research, you'll find lots of impartial testimonials, people talking about all of these ingredients that I've listed. They're not trying to sell a product. They're just trying to tell other people, hey, I use castor oil. Hey, I use coconut oil. Hey, I used neem oil, and my hair is doing better. So what I did in creating my formula, I've researched and I found all of the products that were at the top of the list of products that help to grow hair. So let's talk about some proof about caffeine helping for hair growth. Let's look at a couple of web pages. So first of all, here's a website called Caffeine Informer, and they are dedicated to talking about caffeine in all its forms and its benefits and its side effects and the pros and the cons of caffeine. One of the pros they found was caffeine, a cure for baldness. Caffeine may help balding men and women regrow some hair, and they cite some research that they did. And one thing that you need to notice is how much caffeine are we talking about? Scientists estimate up to 60 cups a day would be needed for significant amounts to reach the follicles on the scalp. So what we're talking about is application of caffeine to the scalp from external use only. We're not talking about drinking lots of energy drinks or coffee. Okay, you couldn't drink enough energy drinks and coffee to have any effect on your hair by drinking it or consuming it in some form. It needs to be applied directly to the scalp to have any kind of effect. Too much caffeine is not good for your body inside, drinking it or eating it. So we're not talking about going on a binge of energy drinks here. That's dangerous. What we're talking about is external use only. And there's another website I'll show you here. This is the British Journal of Dermatology, and it talks about different effects of caffeine on the hair shaft, elongation, matrix, and outer root. And we're basically talking about caffeine, and their conclusion was that this study reveals new growth-promoting effects of caffeine on human hair follicles in subjects of both sexes. So this very scientific organization, British Journal of Dermatology, has determined that caffeine actually does work to help with hair regrowth, both in males and females. So let's talk about scalp massage. There's one more page I want to show you with some proof about how massage helps to regrow your hair and to prevent hair loss. So let's go to this. This is another study done by the National Institutes of Health, and they did a study on scalp massage for regrowing hair and for helping with hair. And let's see if I can go down to there, find the conclusion. Here it is. Hair thickness increased following standardized scalp massage, and they were studying Japanese men. Okay, so the hair thickness increased from massaging. So there's all kinds of proof. If you go out on the internet, you can see all kinds of proof about all these different therapies. So let's talk about supplementation. Now, our dietary supplement that we have, Better Hair Formula, has lots of different ingredients, and I can't talk about every single one of them, but let's just talk about a couple of them. But first, let's talk about the idea of supplementation itself. So we'll go to this article here, and they did a double-blind placebo-controlled study evaluating the efficacy of oral supplements in women with thinning hair. This is another study done by the National Institutes of Health. They basically found that the oral supplement in this study safely and effectively promoted hair growth in women. with temporary hair thinning. So another thing that I wanted to show you was just a couple of the actual ingredients. So here is biotin, is kind of becoming famous for helping to grow hair. In fact, it's even got a mention from the famous Dr. Oz. And if you go on YouTube,
come up from the scalp diet.
You might find this video if you just search for biotin, Dr. Oz, you'll find this video. If this one's down, they keep deleting it. I guess Dr. Oz doesn't like his stuff to be on YouTube, but people keep uploading it. But anyway, here's 5 minutes and 27 seconds into this interview on ABC News is where he starts talking about biotin.
Wash it. You don't get the sebum, the cream to come up from the scalp. Diet critically important because certain foods, for example, biotins, which are found in B-type vitamin, that are found in eggs and avocados, are very...
Right, so he's talking about dietary ways to get biotin. So there's all kinds of other supplements that can provide biotin. And let's also talk on the subject of dietary supplements. Dr. Axe, there's another doctor, talks about the top 6 vitamins for hair growth. And he mentions 6 things that are essential. Fish oil is number 1. Zinc, B vitamins, vitamin C, iron, vitamin D. And if you look in our supplement, you'll be able to see, if you go to our website, I'll have a link to our website. You'll be able to see this better than just in this video. We have all kinds of ingredients in our supplement that are proven to help with hair growth. So there you have it. There's some proof that all of these different therapies and ingredients work to help with hair, reducing hair loss and to help regrow hair. So now let's talk about the hair growth therapy sessions themselves. How do they work? Well, they have 6 different steps. Step 1, you're going to apply a cooling cap to your client for 15 minutes. And step 2, you're going to have Formula 43X warmed up. It's going to be a hot oil treatment. Don't make it too hot. And you want it to be warm, quite warm. You're going to do a scalp massage in 3 phases with our warm oil Formula 43. First, you're going to do a massage with your fingers, then the vibrating scalp massager, and finally the wire scalp massager. Then, step 3, you're going to remove the Formula 43X with BetterHair.org's oil remover product. And again, remember, don't use too much, just a little bit will do it. Step 4, a cooling cap for another 5 to 10 minutes while the hair is still wet, and that's going to really be effective in getting their scalp nice and cold. And then step 5, you're going to warm them back up with blow dry and style their hair. And then step 6, super important, you're going to provide your client with home use products. Send them home with some Formula 43 essential oils for hair growth that they can use every day. And in fact, Formula 43 they can leave on all night long with a shower cap. Then give them some BetterHair.org's oil remover so that they can get the oil out easier in the morning. Better Hair Formula nutritional supplement. So make sure they have all 3 of these products when they walk out your door. So now let's talk about why should you do hair growth therapy sessions. Well, first of all, they're super easy to do. All you're basically doing is you're putting the cap on their head, you're applying the oils, you're giving them a really nice massage, and then you're rinsing out, taking out the oils, and it's just really easy, super easy to do. And it's a low stress service for you. You don't have to be stressed out about, are they going to like the haircut? Am I going to make a mistake on the haircut? Or is the coloring solution that I'm putting on the hair, is it going to have a malfunction and are they going to be unhappy with their hair color? So none of that stress. It's going to be low stress for you to do this. Super easy, low stress. And it's a great stress reducer for your client. I mean, think about it. When's the last time somebody gave you a scalp massage? Have you ever gotten one? If you have, you remember. How do you feel about the person that's giving you that scalp massage? You're in heaven, right? And you're going to find out that your clients really, really like these hair growth therapy sessions. So also, it's a very valuable hair growth service to your clients. I mean, they have this problem with thinning hair, and they want to stop that. and if possible, they want to regrow their hair. So you're helping them with this problem that is very important to them. And last but not least, it's very profitable for you. And so we'll get to more of that in a minute. You'll see the money is great. So how do you get clients? Well, we've put together a booklet. Right now it's 25 pages. It could be more or less as when you get your copies. But we have a booklet that your clients can read while they're waiting. They can read it while they're in your chair waiting for something to happen, or they can read it in the waiting room while they're waiting for their turn. But this booklet will sell your clients on getting the hair growth therapy sessions started for them. Another way you can get clients is you can post about being a hair growth therapy provider on your social media accounts. And by doing that, you're going to get the word out. Also, set up Facebook advertising in your local area. Facebook advertising really isn't that expensive if you're only advertising locally. You're not going to be advertising nationwide or statewide or even citywide if you're in a big city. Just set up Facebook advertising for the local area that you serve, and it's really not that expensive to advertise on Facebook for this kind of a thing. Another way to get clients is you can reach out to cancer support organizations in your area. Let them know that you're providing hair growth therapy sessions. That includes the scalp hypothermia that has been reported on by the American Cancer Society as being very helpful for reducing hair loss in chemotherapy patients. And even after they're, maybe you would encounter people who have already gone through chemo and lost their hair. You can actually help them regrow their hair faster and thicker and better with this hair growth therapy session. So that's a great thing to do to provide for people in your community. So how much should you charge? Well, it's up to you. Now remember, this is a very valuable service, so price it accordingly. Don't be too cheap. Sell treatment packages, though. You could sell packages of 5 treatments, 10 treatments, 20 treatments, and that way people can pay you a lot of money up front, but then they can also get a deal on getting a package deal. Also, don't forget to sell the home use products. The home use products equals more money for you because hair loss is such a big problem. You are very likely to sell lots of our products for home use. Now think about it. If you're selling shampoos and conditioners in your salon now, how much of that do you really sell? Well, you're going to sell a lot more of this because this is tied in very tightly with the therapy that they're coming to you for. So they do the therapy with you, then they need to do some home therapy, especially at the very minimum they need to be taking the supplements. So make sure you're selling them some home use products before they walk out the door. Now here's our suggested retail prices. Again, this is only suggested. You can charge more, you can charge less, you can do whatever you want. It's your business. But these are just some suggested prices. So if you charged $60 for 1 hour of your time, and then you're going to use 1 2-ounce bottle of Formula 43X in the treatment, that's $19.95, and then 1 ounce oil remover, $3.99. So charge them that for the actual treatment. Then if they buy home use products, 1 of each, you're going to sell the 4-ounce bottle of Formula 43 for $24.95, the Better Hair Formula Dietary Supplement for $39.95, and then the 4 ounces of oil remover for $8.95. So the total retail value of one client doing the one treatment, $157.79. What if you did 2 a day? If you had just 2 hair growth therapy sessions per day at around $157 each, would that make a nice addition to your income? It would be a really nice addition, I think. It'd certainly make a nice car payment, wouldn't it? So how do you get started? To get started providing this valuable and lucrative service, you're going to need some supplies, of course. First of all, you're going to need to get some cooling caps. There's 2 sizes we have. We have the small medium, and the other size we have is the large extra large. You're also going to need some Formula 43X and some Formula 43. Of course, you're going to need some of our oil remover product. You'll need a vibrating massager, a wire scalp massager, and of course you'll need some bottles of our dietary supplement, Better Hair Formula. And it's also good to have some disposable shower caps. That helps you keep your cooling caps nice and clean. To help you, we've got some business in a box kits. we've put together some business-in-a-box starter kits to help you get going with your hair growth therapy sessions fast. And we've got 3 sizes of business-in-a-box kits: small, medium, and large. The small kit is a good starting kit for single operators. You get 2 of the small, medium cooling caps. You get 1 vibrating scalp massager, 1 wire scalp massager, 10 2-ounce bottles of Formula 43X. That's what you use in the session, in the therapy. 10 4-ounce bottles of Formula 43. That's a home use product that you sell to them. 10 1-ounce bottles of Better Hair Oil Remover. That's again what you use in the therapy. 10 4-ounce bottles of Better Hair Oil Remover. That's something that you sell to them that they can take home with them. 10 bottles of Better Hair Formula Dietary Supplement. Of course, you sell that to them that they can take home. And you get 20 disposable shower caps to help you provide these therapies. All of this together gives you the ability to provide 10 treatments, 10 hair therapy treatments, hair growth therapy. And the suggested retail value, if you use our suggested retail prices, including the $60 an hour, your value is $1,577.90 for these 10 treatments. That's how much you bring in. Your investment to buy all of these supplies is $615. So your profit after the supplies are all paid for is $962.90. But remember, you're going to have some of these supplies that you can use over and over again. And so the next time you just order only these products that we have, Formula 43, Formula 43X, the oil remover, and the dietary supplement and shower caps, when you reorder these supplies, your profit margin is actually going to go up. And again, you could charge more than $60 an hour if you want to. It's up to you what you charge. If you live in a city where and have clientele where that is not enough money to charge more. You can make more profit. So let's talk about the medium kit. The medium kit is our most popular starting kit because you get both sizes of the cooling caps. You get 2 of the small cooling caps and 2 of the large cooling caps. You get 2 vibrating scalp massagers, 2 wire scalp massagers, 20 bottles of each of the products, and you get 40 disposable shower caps. And you get a bonus. You get 20 additional bottles of Better Hair Oil Remover, and you can sell that, and that we're going to give you that for free, and that adds to your profit margin that you're going to make. So this kit allows you to provide 20 treatments, and the suggested retail value of all of this stuff, including the free bonuses, if you sell all of this and provide 20 treatments, you're going to make $3,334.80. Your investment for the supplies is $1,250, and so your profit after everything's paid for, $2,084.80. So you could do 20 treatments and have a profit of $2,000. And again, you could charge more if you want. You don't have to charge $60. And you could even charge more for the products if you want to. It's up to you. Let's look at the large kit. The large kit, you get 4 cooling of the small cooling caps. You get 4 of the large cooling caps. You also get 3 vibrating scalp massagers, 3 wire scalp massagers. You get 40 bottles of each of the products that you need. And you get 80 shower caps. And the bonus here is you get 40 additional bottles of the oil remover that for resale for free. Plus you're going to get 20 additional bottles of Formula 43 for resale for free. This is a huge value right here. All right, that right there has a retail value of almost $500, $499. So it's quite a value that I'm giving you for free here. This, if you resell this at our suggested retail price of $895, this right here is going to give you an extra $358 in sales. So by providing this kit will allow you to provide 40 treatments. The suggested retail value of all of this stuff in this kit is $7,168.60. Again, that includes $60 an hour, and you could charge more if you want. So your investment to buy all of these supplies is $2,465. So your profit on these 40 treatments plus selling all of this extra product that you get for free, your profit's going to be $4,703.60. And again, you could charge more than $60 an hour if you want to. And then for a limited time, this could end any time, but for a limited time, what we're doing to get started is we're giving away some free booklets. Now these cost us about $25 each to produce, but we're going to give them away for free for a limited time. If you buy the small kit, you're going to get 1 booklet. If you buy the medium kit, you get 2 booklets. If you buy the large kit, you get 4 booklets. And these are indispensable in helping you to get clients to sign up for your hair growth therapy sessions. Now to order one of the kits, just go to betterhair.org and look for the link that says, are you a cosmetologist, hairstylist, or own a salon? Become a hair growth therapy provider. And let me show you what that looks like. If we go to our website, betterhair.org, just scroll down and you'll see this link. Are you a cosmetologist, hairstylist, or own a salon? Become a hair growth therapy provider. So click that link and it is going to take you to this page here. Now this page is going to be a summary of the stuff that I've just showed you in this video. So here's a summary of everything and has some more information. And this is the page where you're going to be able to see in great detail all of the ingredients in our Better Hair Formula dietary supplement. So here's all of the supplement facts, and you're going to find this very interesting, especially if you start researching each individual ingredient. This is great stuff. So anyway, keep scrolling down and you will come to the point where you can order. Now our most popular starting kit is the medium kit, so if you wanted to order that one, you just click on this orange button, buy the medium kit, and then complete your purchase and you'd be all set, and we'd get that shipped out right away to you. Now I understand that you may want to have some questions. If you have any questions, here's how to contact me. You can email me, peter@betterhair.org, or you can give me a call. My number here is 559-575-0423. Now I'm very busy all the time, and so if I don't pick up, please leave a message and I'll call you back. But the best way to get a hold of me is by email, and I'll respond to your questions that way. But if you want to talk to me and hear my voice and make sure I'm a real person, feel free to give me a call too. So with all that being said, this is Peter signing out. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope you become a hair growth therapy provider for your community. You're going to be doing your community a great service. There's a bunch of people out there that really are looking for some sort of solution to this problem of hair loss, and you can be the solution for those people and make a lot of money in the process. So I really encourage you to consider adding hair growth therapy sessions to your menu of services that you offer. So with that said, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.